Flat tire trouble, it's one of those things that can turn a good day into a frustrating one in an instant. But don't worry, we're here to help you navigate through it. Picture this. It's a Monday morning, the city is waking up, and the streets are bustling with people heading to work. The clock shows 8 a.m. and the rush hour is in full swing. You're already running late for work. You rush out of the house, barely managing to grab a quick breakfast. You check your watch and realize you have just enough time to make it if everything goes smoothly. You hop into your car, start the engine, and then, bam! Just as you think you're on your way, you hear a strange noise and feel a sudden jolt. You feel that dreaded wobble. The car isn't driving smoothly and you know something is wrong. Your heart sinks as you realize it could be a flat tire. You know that feeling, right? The mix of frustration and helplessness. You glance at the dashboard, hoping it's something minor, but deep down you know it's not. That sinking feeling that says, oh no, not a flat tire. Yep, it's happened. You're stuck. But hey, don't panic, we've all been there. It's a common issue and it can be fixed. Flat tires are a real pain, but they don't have to ruin your day. With a little bit of knowledge and the right tools, you can get back on the road in no time. You don't need to be a mechanic to fix this. Changing a tire is a straightforward process that anyone can learn. All you need is a spare tire, a jack, and a tire iron. You don't even need a fancy garage. You can do it right where you are, whether it's on the side of the road or in a parking lot. Just make sure you're in a safe location. You can do it yourself, right here, right now. With a bit of patience and effort, you'll be back on the road, feeling accomplished and ready to tackle the rest of your day. So let's get started and turn this flat tire trouble into a minor bump in the road. Now you could call a tow truck, you could wait for hours at a garage, and you could pay through the nose for a simple tire change. But who has the time for that? You've got places to be, things to do, and money to save. Think of all the fun things you could do with that cash instead of handing it over to a mechanic. A nice dinner out, a new pair of shoes. The possibilities are endless. Good news! Fixing a flat tire is easier than you think. No, really, it is. With a few basic tools and this easy-to-follow guide, you'll be back on the road in no time. We're going to break it down step by step. No complicated jargon, no fancy equipment, just simple, straightforward instructions anyone can follow. Before we get started, let's gather our tire taming tools. It's always a good idea to have everything you need within arm's reach before you begin any task, especially when it comes to car maintenance. This way, you won't find yourself scrambling for a tool halfway through the process. So let's take a moment to gather all the essentials. Don't worry, you won't need anything complicated. We're sticking to the basics here. The tools required for changing a tire are pretty straightforward, and most of them are probably already in your car or garage. No need for any fancy gadgets or high-tech equipment, just the good old reliable tools that have been used for decades. You probably already have most of these things lying around your house or in your car. First, a spare tire. This is the most crucial item you'll need. It's always a good idea to check the condition of your spare tire regularly. Make sure it's properly inflated and free from any damage. You don't want to be stuck with a flat spare when you need it the most. You know that trusty tire chilling in your boot? It's been there for ages, just waiting for its moment to shine. Well, today might be that day. So, let's make sure it's ready to roll. Give it a quick inspection to ensure it's in good shape. Time to put it to work. Next, a jack. This is the tool that will lift your car off the ground, giving you the space you need to change the tire. There are different types of jacks, but the most common one you'll find is the scissor jack. It's compact, easy to use, and usually comes with your car. This handy tool lifts your car like a weightlifter, giving you space to change the tire. Make sure to place it under the car's jacking point, which is usually marked on the car's frame. This ensures that the car is lifted safely and securely. And finally, a wrench. This bad boy helps you loosen and tighten those lug nuts holding the tire in place. A lug wrench, also known as a tire iron, is designed specifically for this purpose. It's a simple tool, but it's incredibly effective. Make sure you have the right size for your car's lug nuts, see? Easy peasy. With these three basic tools, a spare tire, a jack, and a wrench, you're all set to change a tire. It's a simple process that anyone can do with a little bit of practice, so let's get down to business and get that tire changed. Okay, folks, before we jump into action, we gotta talk safety. Safety isn't just a word, it's a mindset, a way of life. Whether you're a seasoned mechanic or a first-time DIYer, the principles of safety remain the same. It's about protecting yourself and those around you. So let's dive into the essentials. Remember, safety is our #1 priority. It's the foundation upon which everything else is built. Without it, even the simplest task can become dangerous. So, always start by gearing up properly. Safety glasses, gloves, and helmets aren't just for show. They are your first line of defense. We want to fix that tire without turning into a human pancake. A flat tire can happen anywhere, anytime. It's inconvenient, sure, but it doesn't have to be dangerous if you handle it correctly. The first step is to stay calm and assess your surroundings. Here's the deal. Find a safe spot. This is crucial. You don't want to be changing a tire on a busy highway or a steep incline. Look for a flat, stable surface where you can work without the risk of your car rolling or being hit by passing traffic. Pull over on a flat, stable surface far away from traffic. Engage your parking brake. This simple action can prevent a lot of potential accidents. It ensures that your car stays put while you're working on it. This prevents your car from rolling away. Think of it as anchoring your car in place. It's a small step that makes a big difference. Think of it as your car's seatbelt. Hazard lights on. These lights are not just for show, they signal to other drivers that you're in a vulnerable position. It's a way of saying, hey, give me some space, I'm dealing with something here. Alert other drivers that you're stopped and need some space. Got it? Good. Setting up warning triangles or flares further enhances your visibility. Place them at appropriate distances to give oncoming traffic ample warning. Now let's get this tire changed. With all safety measures in place, you're ready to tackle the task at hand. Remember, take your time and follow each step carefully. Safety first, always. All right, first things first. Find a nice, flat spot to park your car, away from the hustle and bustle of traffic. We don't want any surprise visitors while we're working. Once you're parked, make sure your car is in park or in gear if you have a manual transmission. Then, engage that parking brake like your life depends on it. Trust me, it's better to be safe than sorry. Now locate your jack and place it under your car's frame, near the flat tire. There are specific spots on your car designed for this. Check your owner's manual if you're unsure. Once the jack is in position, start cranking it up. You'll feel the car start to lift off the ground. Keep cranking until the flat tire is high enough to spin freely. Time to say goodbye to that flat tire. Use your wrench to loosen the lug nuts. Don't remove them completely just yet, just loosen them up. Now carefully remove the flat tire and place it on its side. Grab your spare tire and lift it onto the hub. Align the holes in the spare with the studs on the hub. Give yourself a pat on the back. You just conquered the flat tire monster. And the best part? You did it all by yourself without forking over a fortune to a mechanic. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you do it, the easier it gets. So next time you get a flat, don't break a sweat. You've got this. Now go out there and enjoy the open road, you tire-changing champion.